La Crosse's Parking Utility Board says it needs to tackle the big issues with parking. As the board prepares to start planning out its budget for 2016, members are trying to find what's most important in regards to parking concerns in downtown La Crosse. News 8's Kyle Dimke joins us now with the details. Kyle.
Well, Mike, some of those items the Parking Utility Board wants to tackle include revisiting the cost of parking and the permit parking situation in the ramps. Board members say over the past year, folks have gotten used to paying to park, but there are still problems.
It's been just over a year since gates and pay stations became operational at 3 downtown La Crosse parking ramps.
Please insert your parking ticket.
Those in charge of parking in the city say the transition was rough for a while.
Thank you.
But folks seem to have it figured out.
That's not unusual if you go to other communities to park in parking structures. And honestly, it does make sense, and I think people realize that it makes sense.
Parking Utility Board member James Cherf says though most drivers are used to the idea of paying to park, the board still needs to reevaluate some things. A big one being the number of spaces being leased. As of this week, there are no more spots available to lease at the Main Street ramp, but there are almost 150 available rental spaces between the La Crosse Center and Market Street ramps.
We find that the Main Street parking ramp tends to be very heavily subscribed, and that creates a shortage of parking in that parking ramp many times.
Robin Moses of downtown Main Street represents the downtown businesses as a member of the parking board. She says the most important thing is to make sure the ramps are being used correctly by those choosing to park there.
Make sure that we're taking a really good look at the proper utilization of the ramps, that the ramps are being fully utilized, and that our employees are utilizing the ramps. So we want to work a little bit more on that and coming up with solutions in that area.
There will be bugs to work out in everything, but it's a learning curve, and we're trying to maximize the ability to utilize our ramps.
And now in terms of addressing the parking fee, there is no idea currently on the table to raise or lower the charge, but La Crosse Mayor Tim Cabot says he wants a new position created for an employee to completely oversee and manage the parking ramps. Currently, the police department and other city employees watch over the ramps.
Thanks, Kyle. The board hopes to find solutions in the coming months as it's already beginning the budget planning process.